Thank you very much. Honorable Member for Brikama South.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to take part in this important function today. First of all, Madam Speaker, I would like to specifically thank the President and the Executive for their foresight and coming out with this Constitutional Review Commission, which was further approved by this very National Assembly to look into our current Constitution, the 1997 Constitution, and the wrongs that have been done in the past that are legally supported. If you look at it, Madam Speaker, almost the entire Gambia unanimously agreed for this Constitutional Commission to come draft Constitution seeks to address and promote the principle of good governance. Which I can if principle which is very, very important in draft, the complete autonomy of the local government in this country, which is very, very, very important. And we have to look at it in that dimension. the local governance is something that has been seriously struggled in this country because of the control. But the autonomy of that is another principle that we need to cherish as a country. And the Constitution also addressed that. If you look at the local government previously, the elected chairmen are always answerable to the various governors in the region. And if you look at those governors, they are also representative of the president, political appointment. The chairmen or the mayors are appointed, they are elected by the people. So you always have this fracas between the two, which really affect the performance of the local governance. And they were the approving authority. But right now in the draft, you will be happy that it's adequately taken care of. And the parliamentary financial autonomy, which is very, very key. If you look at that one, Parliament is one of the most important organs, not only in the area of legislation, but the oversight aspect, which is very, very key. So if the autonomy is there for them to operate and conduct their business on time, I think that one will definitely give a lot of improvement in our different activities. Honorable Speaker, I definitely want to give my blessing. I didn't want to go further, though there will be no constitution that can serve our interests 100%. We have some issues when we go to the Committee of Supply, we'll be looking at that. But one thing I want to urge the National Assembly, this is our own initiation. We approve this to come into play. And I definitely want to thank the CRRC for making a nationwide consultation across all sectors of life, in and outside, even Gambian outside are consulted. And this is the views and the aspiration of the people, even if it is not adequately captured, but it has captured almost all. All the sector, the National Assembly, the Executive, everybody is consulted. And this is what is compiled and contained in this book. So right now it is before us. Parliament has a huge responsibility. We either pass this or we reject it. And this is where my concern is coming. And I will urge all the National Assembly members to pay a specific attention and make sure that we pass this thing. After fine-tuning the way we want it, we must pass these things because it's important. Remember, it's perchance we are here, but it doesn't mean that we are better than the larger public. So this responsibility is bestowed on us, and history is going to judge us. We approve this commission to work on nationwide engagement to come out with the draft where taxpayers' money has been committed, up to 116 million. That's a huge amount. If we should reject this thing, what are we telling the population? So this is the area in which we have to look at it critically and make sure that if we have any observation, we'll go to the Committee of Supply. Let's look at it clause by clause and see how can we fine-tune it to better represent the interests of the people. And again, if you look at the 1997 Constitution, from 1997 to today, it's almost 23 years. Most of the clauses they are obsolete. They don't commensurate with the current realities. And for a start, that is why I'm specifically thanking the President and the Executive for coming up with this initiation. Because we cannot do anything in this country without going into our books, repeal what are obsolete and obnoxious, to make sure we bring in what will represent the realities. And that is before us. From this, we can go to the various acts too, that govern our sector operations, which are very key. But that cannot be done without the new constitution coming into the force. So I am appealing, I am 100% in support of this thing, even whereas we are going to make our own fine-tuning at the Committee of Supply. But I want to appeal to each and every individual to make sure that we pass this constitution and get into the third republic of this country. On that note, Honorable Speaker, once again, I want to resume my seat and thank everybody for listening.